Craig Jones' gi competition half guard system consists of two main styles of half guard and two different grip sets in each of those styles. Now, in terms of attacking, he has one main submission threat, multiple sweeping threats, and each one helps the other become more effective. This applies to both of the guard configurations. So first we're going to look at his Z-guard triangle with a belt and a sleeve grip. It does seem like he most of the time would like to play with that belt and sleeve grip. The belt for him seems like a must here, but oftentimes when he doesn't have the sleeve, there's still a really great option that he looks for, and we'll take a look at that in a bit. But anyways, from this Z-guard with the belt and sleeve, he has one main option, and that is to go for the triangle. Very basic setup here, but really effective. So the knee shield leg bites the back, and then because he has the sleeve grip on the other side, he can easily throw his leg into the triangle. So at number 1, we have Z-guard with the belt and a sleeve grip. So throughout this entire video, notice that two things stay the same and two things can change. Craig's belt grip and his bottom half guard leg are always in the same position no matter what. On the other hand, his top half guard leg and his sleeve grip hand, so the hand that's not gripping the belt, those two things can change. Those two things can move, can transition, but his belt grip and his bottom half guard leg are always right there, same position. It's the other two grips that are changing around and basically creating this system of attack. Now, there's one more very important detail about this belt grip. Now, the belt grip is going to stay the same, like I said. He's always going to have that belt grip. But his options are going to slightly change depending on what side of his arm his opponent's head is on. So from what I've seen so far, when his opponent's head is on the inside of that belt grip, like kind of right near his bicep, this is when we have the triangles and the classic butterfly sweeps. On the other hand, when his opponent's head is on the outside of his arm, so kind of near his tricep or armpit, this is when we have that beautiful butterfly back roll sweep. Now, this is really cool. So look at this clip. Now, you see his belt grip position. Look at his opponent's head position. Head on the inside of the belt grip. He's in a Z-guard. So this is where we look for our triangles, right? Look how he swims his arm without letting go of the belt grip to now where his opponent's head's on the outside. And then he goes for his butterfly back roll. So we can seamlessly switch our opponent's head position just by swimming our arm without letting go of our belt grip. This is like amazing stuff here. Anyways, with that in mind, let's continue our breakdown. So that's going to be it for Z-guard. The second half guard configuration of this system is half butterfly. So like I said, the belt grip remains the same, but this time we can switch from the sleeve grip to the knee, and that gives us a beautiful sweeping option. And if you remember what I said before, you can see what is able to switch. So the belt and the bottom half guard leg stay the same, but you can see how the other two grips are subject to change. So instead of the sleeve, now he has the knee. Now watch his top half guard leg. Instead of Z-guard, he switches to a half butterfly. So this is what makes this whole thing such a fluid system to work through. Now let's dive in. So from half butterfly, he has this beautiful butterfly sweep and triangle dilemma. So with the belt and sleeve, he can threaten that half butterfly sweep over to that side. If he doesn't get it, or if he just decides to transition to something else, from here he can do the exact same triangle setup where his leg bites over the back and he throws his other leg over the neck. Because he has the sleeve grip, it's always there. So let's look at it one more time. You can see he threatens the butterfly sweep, sees that he doesn't have it, switches out to the triangle. It's beautiful work from Craig Jones here. It's absolutely textbook stuff. You see Adam Wardzinski doing this to the highest level black belts, and jiu-jitsu works, guys. Things like this, it doesn't matter if they know what you're going to do. If you execute right, it's going to work. Let's follow this to the finish here. So you got a nice mounted triangle. Looks like he's fishing for that arm, possibly looking for the armbar. Yep, there it is. Extends it and gets the tap. So from our half butterfly, there's our first option. This dilemma between the butterfly sweep and the triangle. Next up, we got our butterfly back roll sweep. So again, done from half butterfly, and the grips from this sweep can really change. He can do it with the pant grip, which is usually what he does, grip on the knee, or he can do it with the sleeve grip as well. But again, remember what I said, the belt grip always stays the same. So here's a clip of him doing it with the knee grip. So he starts belt grip like always. You can see that he reaches down to the knee and he switches his Z guard out, flips in the butterfly. You can see there it goes, butterfly comes in. He scoots his hips under his opponent to kind of load the weight, and he flips them completely back. You can see a big part of this sweep and like achieving the right angle is the way he uses his belt grip. Another big detail with this sweep is how he scoots his hips all the way under his opponent. So let's slow this down a little. Here's a different clip. So again, belt grip, knee grip, scoots under. Look at how he pulls that belt grip up. So the combination of him scooting under his opponent, him pulling the belt grip, and also using his butterfly hook to lift just brings everything together and allows him to get that sweep pretty much every time he goes for it, at least in these competitions. And here he was able to like come up and finish it with an arm bar. So that's just like amazing. So now we know what we're looking at. Let's take a look at it in full speed here one more time. You can see everything working at the same time there. You can see the belt grip working. You can see the butterfly hook lifting. You can see the pant grip helping to kind of finish off that sweep. You can see how he really aggressively scoots under his opponent to really load that weight, make it easy for him to elevate them. And there's the armbar clip too. Super nice right there. Now, like I said, this butterfly back roll is very versatile. So with this one, you don't need the knee grip, even though it seems like it's the better option for this sweep. You can see in this clip, he's going to perform the same sweep, but with the sleeve grip. So again, we start, same belt grip, Z guard. You can see that the bottom leg stays the same, while the top leg is subject to change. So he changes, he flips it into a butterfly, he starts to lift, you can see the belt grip pulling, but look at that other leg, it's not being controlled. You can see that his hand is on the wrist, which is clearly fine, he still gets the sweep, right? So I'd say with this sweep, the butterfly back roll, what's doing the majority of the work are his butterfly hook and his belt grip. You can see how they're both used like a lever. One's lifting, one's pulling, and he's able to achieve that perfect angle and come up on top. Now, when we look at this knee grip variation again, you can see it still looks like the belt grip and the butterfly are doing the majority of the work here, whereas the knee grip is just kind of, I mean, it's helping, but you can tell it's not the driving force that's causing this sweep to happen. You can see that as he's here mid-lift, he also uses his other shin to kind of help push his opponent's body and complete that sweep. So if it was the knee grip that was doing a lot of the work there to accomplish that sweep, I don't think he would have to recruit the shin there. So I think it's the other two that are the main things that you need. The pant grip seems like it's great to have because he usually would go for it. But even if he doesn't have it, it's fine. Which is evident here in this clip because he completes the sweep without the sleeve grip, but you never see a clip where he completes that sweep, for example, without the belt grip or without the butterfly. Now, last but not least, you can't have a half butterfly system without the classic butterfly sweep. And who better to show than the man himself, Wardzinski. I know for the sake of this video, it'd probably be better to show Craig doing it, but I actually didn't find any clips of him actually going for the butterfly sweep itself. But it is there, and it should be part of this system, right? If we're trying to make a system out of it. So again, belt grip, sleeve grip, same thing. I'm not going to teach you guys a butterfly sweep. This is like, you should know this. And if you don't, just go watch Wardzinski teach it. Go watch Marcelo teach it. I'm not going to be the guy to teach you a butterfly sweep here. Because the point is this system. So just remember that when we're playing through all these options with our belt grip and our sleeve or knee grip, we do have this classic butterfly sweep at our disposal when playing with the sleeve grip.